Today, we're talking about the Rolleicord V. We're talking twin lens reflex magic, folks, a legendary Schneider Kreuznach Xenar Lens, and a shutter speed range that'll make your jaw drop. So buckle up, because we're diving deep, deep, deep into the Rolleicord V and why it just might be the perfect addition to your photography arsenal. All right, photography lovers, ready for a deep dive into a camera so cool it's making a comeback.
Let's do it.
Today, we're talking about the Rolleicord V, and let me tell you, this isn't just some dusty antique.
Oh my God.
It's got this mystique about it, this legendary status, and today, we're going to break down why.
This ain't good.
We're talking twin lens reflex magic, folks, a legendary Schneider Kreuznach Xenar Lens, try saying that 5 times fast.
I don't think I could.
And a shutter speed range that'll make your jaw drop. So buckle up, because we're diving deep, deep, deep into the Rolleicord V and why it just might be the perfect addition to your photography arsenal.
Even in the digital age.
Especially in the digital age. So first things first. What in the world is a twin lens reflex camera? I mean, yeah, it's got twin lens right there in the name, but how does it actually work?
So picture this. You're looking down into the camera, right? You see your composition on this bright screen, like right at waist level. That's the twin lens design in action.
Okay, I'm picturing it. Go on.
Unlike your, say, DSLR or your SLR, those are single lens reflex cameras. The Rolleicord uses one lens for you to compose the shot and a totally separate lens, but identical, to actually expose the film.
So it's like a 2-for-1 deal, but for lenses.
Exactly. And get this. Historically, this whole waist-level shooting style, perfect for candid street photography.
Like those old school photos, black and white, full of emotion.
Yes. Think 50s, 60s, the Rolleicord was everywhere. Street photographers loved it.
Man, you're making me want to grab one right now and hit the streets.
You should.
And speaking of things we love, we got to talk about this lens, the Schneider Kreuznach Xenar. Even the name sounds like it belongs on a vintage microphone or something. What's the deal with this lens? Why all the hype?
Okay, imagine this. If camera lenses were rock stars, the Schneider Kreuznach Xenar. Hall of Famer, first ballot, no question.
High praise.
It's a 75mm f3.5 lens, known for its crazy sharpness, beautiful contrast, amazing color accuracy. We're talking crisp details, gorgeous tones, the kind of quality that makes people stop and stare at your photos.
I bet. And I did some research before this, and I saw this phrase pop up, multi-coated design. What is that, and why should I care?
Ah, you came prepared.
Yeah.
Okay, think of it like sunglasses, but for your lens.
Okay.
Those multiple layers of coating, that's the multi-coated part. They reduce glare and unwanted reflections.
Okay.
Especially in tricky lighting situations.
So it's like a secret weapon against bad lighting.
Exactly. Sharper, more vibrant shots, no matter what you're shooting.
Clever. Love that. Okay, let's talk shutter speed now. The Rolleicord V has this synchro compare shutter. What's the big deal with this shutter? What can it do that other shutters can't?
This isn't your grandma's point-and-shoot shutter, that's for sure. The synchro compare on this thing, pure control. We're talking speeds from a full second to a crazy fast 1/500th of a second.
So you can capture, like, everything, from a speeding cheetah to a still life.
Exactly. Oh, and we can't forget the bulb setting. You can keep that shutter open as long as you need. Perfect for low light, long exposures, getting artsy. The possibilities are endless.
You're back for more Rolleicord V goodness, and honestly, this camera is really growing on me. Before we started, I thought these old school cameras were, I don't know, limiting.
Right, like they hold you back.
Yeah, but now I'm seeing the creative possibilities. It's refreshing.
It's a different mindset. With the Rolleicord, everything's intentional.
Yeah.
Your shutter speed, your composition, it makes you slow down.
Be in the moment, right?
Exactly.
And speaking of being intentional, this camera has this built-in thing, a double exposure prevention system. So no more happy accidents.
Well, sometimes you want that guarantee,
Yeah.
Especially with film. Each frame is precious.
That's true. It's like a safety net. You can experiment without worrying about messing up a whole roll of film.
Oh, exactly.
It's so cool how this camera mixes those old school mechanics with features that are still so relevant today. But we've covered a lot. The twin lens design, that incredible Schneider lens, that super versatile shutter. What else makes this camera stand out?
Let's talk ergonomics. The Rolleicord V was one of the last models to have this right-hand focusing knob.
Okay.
It might seem like a small detail.
But we know details matter, especially with photography.
Exactly. And this focusing knob, it changes how you use the camera. This design, along with that waist-level viewfinder, you have to slow down, fine-tune your focus.
So it's, like you said, it forces you to be more deliberate with every single shot. No rushing.
It really changes your perspective.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
Love that. And speaking of changing things up film format, I heard a rumor that this camera can use more than one type of film. Tell me that's true.
Oh, it's true. It's true. The Rolleicord V is famous for those square images.
From the 120 film.
Yep, but there's a whole secret world waiting with an adapter. You can use 35mm film.
Seriously, so it's like having two cameras in one. That's amazing.
It really opens up the possibilities. Different film stocks, different looks. It's all about experimenting.
Yeah.
Finding what you like.
Finding your style. Right. I love that. It's not just about the final photo. It's about the whole experience.
Exactly.
And speaking of experiences, we're about to head into the final part of our Rolleicord V deep dive. Don't go anywhere. And we're back, still geeking out about the Rolleicord V over here.
It's a special camera.
It is. I gotta say, before this deep dive, I never thought I'd be this into a vintage camera, but it's just so cool.
They don't make them like this anymore.
Exactly. And you know what else I found? People are calling this camera, get this, a masterpiece of engineering and design. Bold statement.
It's true, though. Think about it, the Rolleicord V, it's not just a bunch of random parts thrown together, it's a system. Everything works together perfectly. The mechanics, the controls, that lens, it all comes together to create something really special.
It's like, I don't know, you know when you listen to a digital song versus a live performance, they're both good. But that live performance, there's just something else there.
A certain energy?
Yes. And that's what the Rolleicord V has. It's like you're connecting with the heart of photography. You know?
It makes you slow down, appreciate the process more.
So true. So as we wrap up here, I think we've figured out why the Rolleicord V is still so popular. It's not about having the latest and greatest technology. It's about slowing down, taking your time, really seeing what's around you.
Enjoying the journey.
Yes. And you know what? If you're listening to this and you have an old film camera tucked away somewhere, maybe it's time to dust it off.
Or even try a Rolleicord V. See what you can create.
Exactly. Experiment, have fun. That's what photography is all about, right? And on that note, thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.